Let's both get rich. Whoever you are, let's get rich. Baligtad. If you haven't yet, subscribe. Starting today, I'm going to be committing to posting one video every week. I'll mostly be talking about things related to personal finance, self-development, and all the other things I learned about throughout my life as a 20-year-old. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to talk about money. In my last video, I mentioned that I'm on YouTube to get rich. I want to get rich. That's the real reason why I'm on YouTube. I know that realistically, I'm not gonna get rich on YouTube, but that's not gonna stop me. I'm still gonna do other things to get rich. Okay, starting again. Today we're going to talk about my journey to financial independence. Yeah, let's get started. Joke time. Before I get started, this is not a joke. I guess I have to put a disclaimer because this is financial stuff. I'm not liable for anything. Clearly, I am not a licensed financial advisor. This video is only meant for informational purposes and should not be taken as financial advice. I'm only sharing the things that I've learned along the way, and they're mostly my opinions on investing in all of those things. Take note that I am just a random person on the internet sharing the things that I've learned along the way and the things that I'm passionate about. So yeah, not financial advice. Whoa, okay. Pause lang. Different shirt because it's the next day. So I found this notebook and it has my old records of my attempts at expense tracking about... When was this? 9 years ago. Did you see that? That's my 11-year-old self trying to track my expenses. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to share that. My journey to personal finance started when I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's one of the most popular personal finance books out there, and personally, it has fundamentally changed my perspective when it comes to money. So there were two main insights from the book that really impacted me. The first one being that there's a difference between saying, I can't afford it versus how can I afford it. In my case, when I was 18, naturally there were some things that I wanted to buy, but then I didn't always have enough money to buy it. Say, I can't afford it, so I'm not gonna buy it. So it's not just a matter of I want it, but then I can't get it, so I'm not gonna do anything about it. So the moment you ask yourself that important question, it's a small shift, but then it can do a lot. So when you ask yourself, how can I afford it? You start to think of different ways to generate income to get you the thing you want. Every single time there's something that you want, but then as of the moment, for some reason, you can't get it yet, you have to ask yourself, how can you get that? What do you need to do to get that certain thing? How can you generate money so that you'll be able to afford the thing that you want to buy? Yeah, so that's one of the things that's very fundamental when it comes to money. So the second one is, I don't work for money, money works for me. So that's the dream, right? You want to be making money when you sleep. When you reach a point in life where you don't need to actively you're not required to actively keep working just so that you can pay the bills. That's where I want to be, like financially independent. I don't want my decisions to be heavily influenced because of money problems. So if I'm choosing a job, I don't want it to be because I need to choose this job because I need to pay the bills. No, nope. I want to do things because they align with my values, and that's one of the main reasons why I want to pursue financial independence. This is commonly referred to as passive income. Your money multiplies on its own. I need to figure out a way to somehow generate some sort of income, but even when I'm not actively working. To take that further, money is one form of power. Having money is great, but then what's more powerful is having a level of financial education. That's like the saying, give a man a fish. What? There. So the saying, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day, but teach him how to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. So once you have a level of financial education, you'll be able to generate and build wealth over and over again no matter what happens. Now you might be thinking, oh, okay, Nicole, I understand. Stop getting so philosophical on me. How do you actually get rich? How do you move from principles to action? You want to be able to generate money, but what's concrete steps do you actually need to take? So after researching lots of things like Google, like how to grow money, all of those things, blah, 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 blah. One of the main things to do it is through investing. So 2 years into my journey to personal finance, I am still not rich. But I have learned a whole lot from all the experimenting and research that I've done. Okay, so after 2 years of investing, this is my progress chart. I use Google Sheets to track my progress, my financial progress, I guess, throughout the years. Yeah, this is my portfolio. We're gonna blur out the numerical values, but just to give you a sense of where I allocate my investments. I think this part is more important. It's a breakdown of how much my net worth has changed year on year. For tracking, I had this amount, and I started in 2018, and by end of 2018, I was able to increase my money by 28.44%. I did some side gigs and stuff and started investing. And in 2019, I was able to increase my net worth by about 38.5%. This is not just from investing, okay? I do side gigs to increase how much money I have. I'm not flexing, I'm just showing my progress. It's good to reflect. Also, I track my progress because it's nice to see that a lot of my efforts are paying off in relation to like my financial goals. Seeing the year-on-year financial progress I've been making ever since I started. Yeah, but that's not important. The number values are not important. What's important is how you actually is that you actually get started. Familiarize, you don't need to know every single thing about personal finance, but just the basics, just to get started. What are like things like what are stocks, what are bonds, how do you invest here in the Philippines, budgeting, saving, expense tracking, all of those things. I'll make more videos about these things in the future. I'm the type of person who researches about all the possible things there is out there and then make accounts for all of them, try all of them out to see the pros and cons of each. And then I make my decision on which applications or methods that I want to stick to. So yeah. For now, if you want to check out some resources, I talk about it in my blog if you want to check it out. I'm gonna put I guess, here. So there are 3 parts to my updated investment plan. So the first part are the investments that I'm focusing on. The second are the investments that I'll continue to maintain but no longer add to. And third is the investments that I'm bailing out of. No more. For the investments I'm focusing on, there's 7 of them. First is the First Metro Sec Exchange Traded Fund. It's an index fund. Second is the Atram Alpha Opportunity Fund through Seedbox. It's an equity fund. Third is the Pag-ibig MP2. Third is the Pag-ibig MP2 savings program. Fourth is just having cash on hand in high interest savings account. So that includes my emergency fund and also like just cash. Fifth is saving up for the US stock market. So I'm aiming to save up around $1,500 to $2,000 worth to be able to invest in US stock markets. 6 is I'm investing in crypto. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, other altcoins, they're part of my portfolio because I believe in the technology. And lastly, I'm investing more in myself. So I'm investing in myself because I really advocate for lifetime learning. Skills, books, courses, those types of things. I want to invest in myself. And then the investments that I maintain but no longer add to is you can learn more about the reasons behind my investing plan here on my blog because I wrote about it also. HowIMadeThis.com. Yeah, it's a 4-part article on my financial journey. And that's it. So yeah, that was a pretty long video. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video and I hope you found some value in the things that I said, the things that I shared. And yeah, leave a comment down below to share your thoughts. subscribe. Yeah, see you in the next video. Yeah, bye.